everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Michelle. I'm a flight attendant for a major US airline based in San Francisco, California. I blog about my trips and I do my best to take you guys with me. Today we are starting a 3-day trip. There's always a plane. Okay, we are starting a 3-day trip today. We are working a little bit of a different trip. It's honestly not a great trip. And if you guys know me, if you have watched my channel for a little while, you know I'm a trader. I love to trade around my trips. I love to trade for higher time things, for duty rigs, or for international. This trip is none of those. And you might be asking, Michelle, why? Why are you working kind of a not so great domestic trip? And the answer is, I just kind of felt like it. Well, I have multiple reasons. So I worked Sydney my last trip and I stayed in the Bay to pick up something else. And I saw there honestly were some internationals in there. I just wasn't feeling it. And then I saw this trip and it was a Columbus layover, so Columbus, Ohio, and it's not cute. We were working a red eye, or we were working a turn and then the red eye to Columbus. But my friend was working it, and my friend I just flew with her to Paris. If you have not seen that vlog, I'll link it up here. It was such a fun trip. She's so fun. So I saw that she was on it. Oh, here comes another plane. I asked her, are you planning on keeping this trip? I texted her and she was like, yes, like I will take it at ads, like let's work together. So I was like, okay. So the reason why I'm working it, number one, working with friends is the best. It is so much fun. It makes work not feel like work. I love working with friends. I will work a crappy trip with good people over a good trip with crappy people. And then number two, so my birthday's tomorrow, and our birthday is what my company deems as like a holiday. So you have Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, and then your personal birthday. So I wanted to make the most of my birthday pay, and how you can make the most of that holiday is being gone the whole entire holiday. So with this trip, I will have a layover the whole entire birthday. And then also, this trip gets in early on the last day, and that's honestly the biggest thing I wanted. I wanted to get in early. I have plans kind of this coming weekend, and I wanted to just make sure I was in San Francisco early enough so I can take a commuting flight home to Orange County. And also, working internationals jacks up your sleep schedule a little bit. I am pretty decent at kind of getting back into the swing of things, but if I'm working a couple internationals back to back, or honestly even just not internationals, even just like 6 days back to back, it takes me like a good full day to like recover. I just feel really lazy and lethargic the last day, and I just have a busy weekend ahead, so I wanted to kind of avoid that and just have kind of a decent, not crazy time zone jumpy trip, if that makes sense. And honestly, I don't mind domestic. I really like all kinds of flying. I'm not super picky with what I fly. It just so happens that I do trade into more high time things. But I think that sums it up. Basically, I'm working a bad trip today, but I'm excited about it still because I'll be working with a friend. And let's see, the trip is, we do a Salt Lake City turn, SFO to Salt Lake City back to SFO, and then we work the red eye to Columbus. So there we have it. I definitely will need to caffeinate. It's going to be a long night. It is 2:25 p.m. right now. My check-in is at 3:15. But we don't land in Columbus until around 6:45 a.m. Columbus time, so it's gonna be a long night of work. But you know, we'll be okay. We're working the smallest Airbus. We call it the baby bus, which I also really like. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Back galley, we are doing the Salt Lake City turn, and we have a layover in Columbus today, or tomorrow technically. But let's make the most of this trip. I'm so excited to see my friend, and let's get into the airport, and I will talk to you all when I can. Good morning. We have made it to Columbus. The day was really not that bad. I definitely don't think that the 2 legs and then the red eye is ideal. It's not. It's not ideal. It's a long duty day no matter what. And working throughout the night is going to always be a little challenging, but I feel like if you are able to prepare for it and you know in advance, it's not that bad. And for this, like, I did this to myself. Like, I'm a line holder. I didn't get it off reserve. I traded into this trip. So I feel like I really can't complain, and I was able to prepare. So I was able to sleep in and everything. So it really wasn't that bad. My Salt Lake City turn was so easy. We had about 20 empty seats both ways, super chill. And we had a little bit of a sit in SFO before our red eye, but I was able to get some coffee. The red eye was good. It was 4 hours and 20 minutes, and everybody slept mostly the whole entire time. We also had some turbulence, so we weren't able to do a second service, but that was okay because most people were sleeping. And let's see, my pilots were so kind. The captain brought us snickerdoodle cookies and chocolate-covered espresso beans from Trader Joe's, which is just so sweet and thoughtful. It was so nice of them. And yeah, it feels so nice just to be thought of, you know? It's just so sweet. And I'm working with my friend, which is awesome. And then the other guy in my crew is very cool too. Hi Dominic, if you're watching. And I feel like we made it as best of a day as it could have been. But we are here in Columbus. It is almost 7:45 a.m. Just got into my hotel room. We have a 24-hour layover. Our pickup tomorrow is at like 6 something. I have to check. So we have all day, and yeah, I think we're planning on meeting up at 12:30. So it gives us some time to settle down and take a nice nap, and then we will just hang out with the crew for the rest of the day. Oh, and also it's my birthday today, so yeah. Happy birthday to me. I am 28 years old, which is so fun, so crazy, so wild, getting closer and closer to 30. But yeah, 28. It's crazy to think that I have been a flight attendant for pretty much all of my 20s. I started when I was 21, and I am in my 7th year of flying now, and I am so lucky to have such a wonderful job. But yeah, okay, enough being sappy. I'm going to give you a little room tour. We used to stay at a different hotel here in Columbus. I've been to Columbus multiple times. This is my first time in this hotel. It is a major upgrade from the last one. So I'll give you a room tour, and then we are going to get ready for bed. Okay, when you walk in, we have this coffee station right here with a fridge and a safe. And then this is the bathroom. I love this lighting, this mirror, the counter space. Honestly, the shower is really nice too. I am happy with this. And then the room itself is really large. Beautiful mirror right here. 2 beds. We love 2 beds. And then I just like all the lighting, the fixtures, and a nice big window. And this is our view. Okay, that is enough chit chat, and let's take a body shower and hopefully be able to take a nap. Okay, I knocked out on my nap. I slept so well. Now we are going downstairs to meet the crew.
We met up and walked to a Mexican restaurant nearby that my friend had been to and said was really good. I was kind of skeptical about getting Mexican food in Columbus, Ohio, but it was actually really good. The ambiance was really nice, our server was awesome, and the food was tasty too. I got a jalapeno pineapple margarita, and then for lunch, a birria taco and a elote corn appetizer. Everything was really delicious, and our waitress brought me out a birthday taco with these cool sparkler candles. After lunch, we Ubered to a mall. This was called the Polaris Fashion Place, and we just did some shopping. We walked in and out of stores. We spent like hours here just walking around and people watching before we Ubered back to our hotel.
Back in the room just to drop off our stuff and use the restroom. Oh my goodness, the mall was so fun. It was a really cool indoor mall that was kind of retro. It gave me the elementary, like middle school kind of mall day vibes, but they also had a lot of cool stores too. And I feel like near me in Arizona and in Southern California, we either have like very, very high-end malls or like outdoor shopping centers. We don't have a lot of like regular just malls. So that was really fun. And the coolest part about our shopping trip was we learned, we didn't even know this, it's tax-free week in Ohio, which is crazy. So I guess in Ohio they do, and maybe other states too, I'm not sure, they do tax-free week where they just don't have sales tax on anything, which is so crazy. So everything was just like as is, like the price as is. It was incredible. So that was such a treat. We feel so lucky that we got here and we were here on tax-free week. It was such a treat. So I bought some stuff, but I don't really have time to show you because we are going down to get some food. It is 6:40 right now. We're probably just gonna get a quick little bite and then come back up and call it a night. We are back from dinner and just walking around. It was such a good little layover. We had so much fun and it was just so nice to spend time with the crew all together. It was a good birthday. I'm going to call my husband and I do have some pent up energy still. So I'm just gonna walk laps around my hotel room while on the phone with him and then just gonna kind of clean up my room and then get ready for bed. 1.65 miles later, we are done with our little indoor walk. Our move rings are closed. Our exercise rings are closed. And I talked to my husband, talked to my family, and now I am ready to settle down, get ready for bed. Good morning, everyone. It is it's 5:50 a.m. My pickup is at 6:33. Yes, not 6:30, not 6:35. It's at 6:33. And we are getting ready for the day. I thought that in honor of my birthday yesterday, I'll tell you some of my favorite memories of year 27 as we were starting and preparing for year 28 together. So one of my favorite memories of year 27 was definitely going to Australia last year with my mom. It was that Brisbane vlog that was so fun. I loved being able to watch the Women's World Cup game together. You guys know I love soccer. I love women's soccer a lot, and going to a Women's World Cup game had always been like a dream of mine. Another one was basically just like throughout the year. It's not like a specific memory, but you guys, if you have followed me and my channel around for a bit, you would know that my husband and I have kind of moved around a bit. Ever since we got married, we have been in a lot of like transitions, I guess. We went from the San Francisco Bay Area to moving to Arizona. We went from Arizona to moving to Salt Lake City for a little bit, and then we went from Salt Lake City moving back to Arizona in just the span of a year and a half. So it was a lot of little transitions, and I feel like this last year, like year 27, I spent the whole year living in one place in Arizona, and I feel like we have been able to get a lot more plugged in with our church, a lot more invested into a community, a lot more consistent with seeing the same friends. So that's been really nice about this year, just being more invested and just building our community better. Another kind of general memory, but about year 27 that I loved is we were able to go to a lot of new places. We crossed off a lot of new countries. just to name a few that come to mind, in year 27 we went to South Korea for the first time, China for the first time, the Netherlands. I think the last memory I'm gonna say is just being able to fly with friends in my 27th year. It's my first time I was really able to like fly with a lot of my friends. I went to Paris with Stephanie and my friend Jessica, London with my friend Stephanie again, and my friend Danica. Got to go to Tahiti with Mason, Hawaii with Drew. It was so fun, and as you guys know, it is just always better to fly with friends. And yeah, no matter where you go, if you go with friends, it can be a really good time. Okay, 6:25, my pickup is at 6:33 a.m. Let's head down, get to the airport, and work our go home leg. We are just working one flight. It is a nice little Columbus to San Francisco. Flight time should probably be around 4:45, something like that. And then we land in SFO around 9:40 a.m. And then I'm taking a commuting flight home to Orange County, which I'm so excited about. It's been over a week since I've been home, so can't wait. But okay, let's work this flight back. We are on the baby bus, and I am back galley.